Hey now. So we're back in the station. We're gonna go check out that, we're gonna go look for a long-range transmitter. I also want to check out that scorched planet while we're at it. I kind of want to do that first because I have a feeling that transmitter thing it's a whole breadcrumb trail that's gonna lead us off somewhere else. So let's make a little time for some exploration. Because this scorched planet does not look scorched at all. Unless it's literally on fire with blue flames. Then that would qualify as a scorched planet. How are we doing on tritium? We could use a little bit. We'll probably grab some on the way out. What is this? Pugnium. Oh, we get this from blowing up those Sentinel robots. Probably I should have stashed some of this stuff I'm not using in the freighter. Well, not the freighter, but the ice hauler. Whatever I named that other ship. Okay, launch thrusters. We've got one launch left on them. Low on hydrogen. Oh, I should probably pay attention. We could be flying straight into fire here. Okay, we're on the night side of the planet. Can't make out a whole lot. I think this is ocean. There must be boiling ocean. Now that's interesting. A planet with a boiling ocean, if that's what it is. I mean, there's really nowhere to land. There are little bitty tiny islands. Barely big enough to put a cottage on. Let's head up into space and look for a continent. Should be in space by now. Okay. We can't see much on the night side. Let's head to the day side. Okay, here we go. There's some land over here. Okay, it's looking a lot more scorched now. It looked green from afar, but it was really a greenish shade of brown. Okay, maybe it's just straight up brown. Okay, it's looking a lot more scorched from up close, that's for sure. Whoa! What the hell? What kind of formations are these? These weren't made by glaciers, that's for sure. Is that one floating? Whoa! These are floating. That's so crazy. Are there any structures here? Probably not. I don't really see a good landing spot except on top of the floating islands, but I'm a bit reluctant to land on a floating island. There we go, there's something here. There's a little bitty... Looks like... Is that a giant creature? That is a giant creature. Those are giant creatures. We are not landing there. We are leaving very far from those giant creatures. Those things can literally slap our ship out of the sky. Okay, we want to find somewhere to land that doesn't have giant creatures. Is that a giant creature? I don't think so. No, it's not. I'm gonna fly through there. Oh, it won't let me. It forced me to go up. Dang. Something down here. Oh. It's a little bit of lakes everywhere. That's crazy. I'd like to find some kind of structure. I don't think there's going to be a perfect landing spot on this planet. We're just going to have to pick somewhere. I'm looking for giant creatures. I see none. Wait. Okay, that's a rock. We'll land right here. I think it's as perfect as we're going to get. External temperature is 70 Celsius. That is extremely hot. That is fatal. After some time. Heated atmosphere. Oh crap, there are giant creatures here. And what looks like a dinosaur with a plant-like dinosaur. Highly intelligent, it eats cave marrow. Its gender is rational. What the hell does that mean? Hey now, these are like rock guys with feathers on their heads. Prime. Okay, behavior is peaceful. They eat solar vine. They're partially domesticated. By whom? Oh, we got some birds. They're like giant bats. Highly observant, asymmetric. Actually, they look pretty symmetrical to me. They eat flowers. Huh. Are those the same birds? No, they're not. These are like insect bats with bird wings. Actually, those are like flying squirrels with stingers. Builds large nests, plants roots. They're made of stardust. Well, everything's made of stardust. Gender is exotic. What the hell? This game doesn't know what genders are. Whoa, that is a cool view. Look at those 3 planets. They're aligned. That's got to be an omen of some kind. Okay, I was initially afraid of this planet, but this planet actually seems to be pretty peaceful and really cool. I'm really glad we came here now. Let's get some scanning in. Oh, we got something else over here. Radical gender is nervous. It eats stinging leaves. It makes art with sticks. Okay, so if they have a nervous behavior, we're going to stay away from them because they may attack us. This planet is really cool. This is like a giant fire zoo. Like a smoldering zoo. Look, he's got like a turtle carapace. What's this? Oh, it's a robot. This planet is... This might be the coolest planet we've found yet. I'm really glad I came here. I wonder why it's not... Oh, where to scan it? What is this thing? It's a mineral. They probably... Okay, it's water formed. It's infested with what? It's got pure ferrite and sodium? That's a double whammy. We need both of those. Is that robot looking? Hold on. What's screeching? Oh, that's those guys that get nervous. Oh crap. I don't want to get close to them because if they're nervous, they might actually attack. I don't want to kill them. Because they're pretty cool. These guys are like raccoon pigs with fins. This place is pretty cool and it's actually not super hot. I'm not dying immediately. Look, there's a building over there. Unknown building. Let's go check it out. Ferrite dust and phosphorus. Oh yeah, I was gonna mine this. Oh, oh. I didn't mean to shoot it. Well, this thing is resilient to mining. But it's got pure ferrite, which we need for our DIY project. Also, it's got sodium, which we always need sodium. We need it for our thermal protection, we need it for our shields. We need it just for crafting in general. Dude, I think we scanned this already. We didn't scan that though. That's a plant. It looks like its leaves have been burning off. Nutrient sources, cosmic radiation. Self-pollinating. That's a very efficient plant there. Okay, we need hydrogen, so let's pick this up. Whoa. Okay, never mind. Those guys were peaceful, right? Well, it doesn't say peaceful. This one is highly fertile. If it's in heat, we probably shouldn't get close to it. That is a giant hydrogen crystal. But I'm not gonna get close to that guy to get that. I don't need it that bad. Let's scan this giant fire leaf. Man, this planet is cool. What is that? I can't tell if it's a rock or a plant. It's a plant. Okay, the dinosaur in heat is coming our way. There's another giant... Okay, this planet is abundant in hydrogen crystals, which is great for us. Something is screaming. I think it's that giant dinosaur. Can we get the crystal from back here? Yes. I don't want to get him in the crossfire. Or her, or whatever it is. Oh, we destroyed it without identifying it. There's another one here. Ferrite dust and carbon. Actually, that's the first time I've seen those two put together. Oh yeah, thermal protection. We have that that battery thing we picked up. Yeah, advanced ion battery. It recharges us fully. Okay, let's go check out the building. This guy should be peaceful. It said peaceful. Yeah, peaceful. Oh, hold on. We don't know if those guys are peaceful. It doesn't say that they're aggressive, but it doesn't say that they're peaceful. The Lost Plains of Rihara. Oh crap. We got a robot. Okay, let's pick up the pace while there's an opening. I need to upgrade my sprinting stamina. There's some sodium plants. These sodium plants seem to be universal, and that's probably a gameplay mechanic more than anything. Hey now. They give a lot of sodium though. It's gotta be said. Okay, there's a giant dinosaur and a floating rock between us and this unknown building. By the way, we don't know what this building is, so let's make sure everything's charged up. Because we don't know what we're getting into. I'm gonna go in with the gun out. Hold on, we found an unidentified mineral. Oh, it's a little bitty thing. Man, this controller is rumbling with these things walking around. Look at that. That is so cool. Okay, let's get over there. There it is. I don't know if these are abandoned or not. It's got one of these charting things. Lost Plains of Rihara. Let's get inside and cool down. Ah. Restore shield. Didn't really need that. But it was free, so whatever. This thing can literally tear this building down. I'm gonna try to get in. Alright, what's in here? Research specimen. Is it alive or dead? Well, whatever it is, the Gek like us more because we, I guess, took it out. We got a little bit of money. Is that all that was here? Oh, hold on. We have one of these things. Damaged machinery. We need 25 chromatic metal. Now we're going through copper like crazy. It seems like copper and ferrite are our most in-demand resources for now. I don't even know what we're gonna find in here. But let's go ahead and summon the ship out here. Oops. I have to find somewhere for it to land. Here we go. I hope this guy doesn't crush my ship. I just called the ship in. Okay. We went the other way. We're gonna name a lot of these creatures before we leave. Okay, we're gonna take the refinery with us this time. Now that was the last of our launch fuel, so let's refuel it. Oh, we can stick uranium in there. That recharges it completely. We've only got 5 uranium left, but that saved us from having to use one of our launch fuels. That was awesome. Okay, so we're ready for a quick getaway. Or just a getaway in general. Alright, let's open this up and see what happens, because I don't know what to expect. Let's fix the output screen. We did that for 28 nanite clusters. We're gonna get more than 28 just for naming these guys. That was a little wasteful of resources, but I guess you kind of gamble with that. Oop, I didn't mean to shoot it. Let's grab this hydrogen and the sodium plants over there and we'll get out of here. This planet was really cool though. I liked this planet. Overheated. I want to upgrade my mining laser. Whoops. I want to upgrade my mining laser so that it is more efficient and also less. It heats up slower. In other words, I don't have to stop so frequently. Why do I keep doing that? Grab the sodium plants. I don't think those giant dinosaurs are going to be hostile. But to be fair, I haven't gotten super close to one yet. There seem to be a lot of them. You know what though? I did finally find out what to do with these navigation datas. I don't know why I only have one. I had a bunch earlier. I don't know where the others went. I may have sold them. They do sell for... Oh, there's some oxygen over there. They do sell for a little bit of money, which is one thing you can do with them. But you can actually use them to locate stuff. So let's do that since this planet is so cool. Let's see if we can find one more cool thing while we're here. There's that slapping plant. The slapping plant seems to be on every planet too. Well, every planet with plants. Which so far has been every planet. It might actually be every planet. I don't know if there's a planet without life now that I think about it. I haven't seen one, but we've only been on like not even 10 planets out of 18 point something quintillion. Okay, so those navigational things you put into this signal booster. And I only have one. I definitely sold the rest. Okay, select desired frequency range. Habitable outposts. Artifacts. Secure frequencies, the stress frequencies. Let's see what an artifact is. Found an alien monolith. Wow, there are a lot of oxygen plants around us. Okay, it's one of those translating things. Let's get in the air. Let's fly to it. Oh, it's not far at all. It's on the other side of these lakes. Oh, we didn't even scan under the water, but I kind of don't want to touch the water. I mean, 70 degrees Celsius is not boiling, but it's pretty close. It's one of these things. It's a giant rock we didn't scan. The Gek word for beware. Let's turn the light on. Okay, there's another one. I think this is the thing that has them in all four corners. Abomination. Hey now. Let me guess, I learned more words. Oh, I learned 20 words. Starship. Oh, there's not one in this corner. How are we doing on oxygen? Okay, let's top it off. Okay, now how are we doing on oxygen? We could use a little bit. We'll grab these plants. Oh yeah, and there's that altar thing too. We need to look at that altar before we leave. This is a mineral. Oh, it's two of them. They're interlaced with each other. Melts easily. Well, not that easily. Yeah, okay. Somebody's flying by. Pillars of Utamad. Probably not gonna be able to understand this guy. Beware. Abomination. Despair. A strange new reality grips me. Ancient structure swings open to reveal a body encased in ice. This ragged beak appears to have been stitched on with animal gut. Ew. Some sort of fuel would most likely melt the ice. I'm gonna leave because it says despair, abomination, and beware. I'm not gonna melt the ice. Oh, look at that. Abomination remains trapped. I'm thanked. How am I thanked? Okay, they like me more. Oh, I learned a word. Awake. I also got a Gek relic. I think that's one of those things we sell. Let me see. Yeah, it sells for 23,000, which is not bad. How does the sodium always replace my portable refiner in there? Okay. We need ferrite. We're almost out of ferrite. I don't know how that happened. Let's grab some ferrite and we'll go. When did I use my ferrite? It must have been on that on the DIY project. I think I remember saying we need ferrite when I was leaving Rob's landing. Picked up about 100 ferrite already. I'd like to get 200. There's an unidentified plant. I think this has been our coolest planet so far. For sure. Oh, pure ferrite and sodium. We'll grab both of these and then we'll leave. Whoa, somebody just buzzed me. Oh, firestorm detected. Okay, let's get these quickly. I don't know if it's literally going to be raining fire. I might not be able to fly on that. Let's actually just leave now. We're going to fly between the clouds. Get out of here. Okay, we made a quick getaway for sure. That has been a cool planet. What should we name it? It was like a giant smoldering zoo. Look, we didn't even discover half the species on that planet. I don't know what to name it. I'm not very good with names. It was like I'm gonna name it Small Zoo. Okay. These were those little raccoon kind of guys. Nervous. Oh, looks like we lost our connection. Okay, never mind. I'm not really sure what to name. I do want to name all these guys because they were all cool. I don't really know what to name him. Let's make sure his speed is 0 before we do anything. Okay. We'll come back to him. Okay, this was like flying squirrel with a bee stinger. I'm gonna name it like Squibby. This sounds cool. This one, this was like a bat, like a fire bat. I'm just gonna name it Fire Bat. Very uncreative, but quite descriptive. Okay, this was those giants that looked very scary, but they were partially domesticated. They were very peaceful, and they had turtle carapace and feathers. So I'm gonna name it like Feathel. It's like a cross of, it's like a feather turtle. Okay, this was just straight up a leafy dinosaur. There is a Pokemon like that. It's like a dinosaur with a leaf. I can't remember the name right now. I want to say it was like Tetrachion or something, but if I'm wrong, that's even better because it's not a copyright violation. The only one I really don't know what to name is this one. It's nervous, so let's name it like Tweaker. I'm gonna name it Tweaker. Okay. Now the plants, I don't think I'm gonna name the plants. I mean, there were some cool ones, but there weren't any that were super cool. The Lost Plains of Rihara. That's a fine name. That's okay. Okay. Look at that, 55 nanite clusters. What kind of planet is that out there? Ah, great. Here we go. I'm not even in hyperspace because it doesn't seem to work. These guys just pulled me out of hyperspace. Apparently I can answer the communicator. Okay, platinum. Now that's something worth jumping somebody for. I should have sold that platinum. Here they come. Right in front of me. Never mind. Yep. Eat missiles. Thankfully, so far these pirates have been pretty easy. My ship has absolutely no combat upgrades to speak of whatsoever. At some point we are going to get jumped by somebody serious, and I don't know what happens when I die. Probably should have launched the missile at that guy. Actually, I'll do it now. Ah, I missed. Missiles are too slow. I should really only use it when they're coming head on. This thing turns so slowly. Yeah, that's when you use a missile. Come on, guy. Oh, he's spinning out. He's losing control. And losing the battle. Magnetized ferrite. That stuff is great for recharging my terraforming tool. Okay, let's head to that hollow terminus. What kind of planet is that? I think that's that high energy planet. Yep. It's probably nuclear. Some kind of radioactive planet. I mean, look, it's got the main plant is called Gamma Root. Uranium. Actually, it would be pretty nice to get some uranium. Look, I don't see any poles. Maybe over there, like right there, that could be a pole, but I don't think so. I don't see any poles in this, on the planets in this game so far. That's kind of a problem, I think. I mean, I know they had to randomly generate 18 quintillion planets, But somewhere in there they had to program, like, the planets should favor this type of topography, make this type rare, etc., etc. I mean, they had to program some kind of parameters. I don't think it would have been super unrealistic to program in poles for most of the planets. I could see some planets not having a pole. But then again, all these planets also seem to be really close to each other in every system so far, but I have to chalk that up to gameplay mechanics for player convenience, I guess. Because some of these planets take a couple minutes to fly to. I could see it not being fun waiting 2 hours to fly between planets. Okay, we're coming down right on top of it. This planet has a very thick atmosphere. This controller is shaking really hard. It's still shaking. Man, this atmosphere is thick. Okay, this is definitely an alien structure, but it has a landing pad, so that's going to save us on fuel. That's great. I love those landing pads. It's right in front of a giant ominous cave. Yep, this is a radioactive planet. I mean, look, it's a green sky. What are the rads? 6.6? We've seen worse. Already we've got a sentinel waiting for us. I'm not gonna go scan crazy on this planet. I'll scan a couple things. Hey now, is that the fire planet we just came from? That's cool. That was a really cool planet. It's gotta be said. Why isn't this scanning? I'm always going to scan a couple things just because it would be irresponsible not to, considering I'm the person that's discovering them. But unless it's a super cool planet, I'm not going to go out of my way discovering everything. I mean, the last planet we were on was the coolest planet yet, and I still didn't go out of my way and look for absolutely everything. We didn't even find half the life forms. Hell, we haven't found all the life forms on our home planet yet. That's a cool planet. It feeds on ultraviolet radiation. Okay, the reds aren't that bad. It's gotta be said. Let's scan this weird thing. This isn't unique. We've seen something like this, but in different colors. Molten core. That's cool. It's got ferrite dust and uranium. I would like to pick up some uranium, but I don't really want to be on this planet for very long. There we go. We got some flora. I'm sorry, fauna. No, flora. No, it's fauna. I'm really tired right now. This guy looks to be hunting them. I can't scan him for some reason. There we go. That's a creepy looking guy. What is this? Is he gonna teleport? Oh, climb ladder. Okay. Thankfully that hunter down there can't climb ladders, I hope. Now watch he can fly or something. Yep, something's coming for us. Okay, he can't climb ladders, so we're good. I don't really know what's waiting for us. We're looking for some kind of signal booster or something. I don't really remember, I got sidetracked. Okay, long distance transmitter. Holographic comms tower. Hey now. This is like a giant cell phone. Okay, we need to do some more repairs. Collect catalytic elements to charge up your power condenser. Sodium nitrate. How much? Oh. We had to give it 50 sodium. Okay, multiple sources available. It's designated to facilitate holographic communication across long distances. It should help me re-establish connection to Artemis. Tune to its frequency. I bet its frequency is 16. Let's get some light on. Look at that. It's like we're talking face to face. I can even see its furniture. Who's there? It's you again, isn't it? You really are real, aren't you? You aren't a dream. There's something fishy about this. I'm gonna ask what he means. No, I'm gonna tell him I'm real, because I am. There's nothing to hide there. I'm sorry, it's hard to think here. Something's wrong with the... It's easy to fabricate a better reality when you have to. I thought you might be a dream. I haven't heard a voice in so long, not since I cut the speaker from my exosuit. It said terrible things. I'm gonna ask who they are, because asking what they are would be racially insensitive. He smiles through the static. I don't see any static, it's very clear. Maybe it's static on his end. I'm just like you, you're a traveler of worlds. How do you know this? He transmits a vision, a red star in a fragile world. I see life forms scattered to the far reaches of the galaxies. I see his first breath, yearning for stars, and myself slumbering in the crimson void, waiting for a dream of worlds. And I hear it said, anomaly detected, designation traveler. That was what was said when we woke up in the very beginning of the first episode. What I showed you was already inside of you. We're all born with this memory, even if we don't know how we lost it. Well, I was born like 24 hours ago then. We're the fourth race, discoverers of worlds. I mean, we're not really discovering the world. So far I've found sentient life on most of them before I got here. How long did it take you to realize you were different? Before I was stranded here, I was on a journey to find others of our kind. It can't be a coincidence that you found this signal. Actually, you reached out to me, so it's really not a coincidence. I upload my records and show him the information on the crashed ship, which is sitting at my base right now. He's alone and on foot, and he's stranded on a sunless world. He doesn't know how the signal's reaching him. Okay, that was his ship. I was pretty sure it was. I mean, he can have it back if he wants. I haven't put any of my own stuff in it yet. We need to work out where we both are. Well, I know where I am. If you build signal boosters across the system, we should be able to triangulate your position. I'm gonna be hesitant. I don't really know... I mean, he knows a lot about me, and it's supposed to be a bad image, but it's a very clear image. I know this is strange, it'll make sense soon. Trust me, you're gonna save my life. You're gonna find me. I'm pretty sure we're about to unleash something that we shouldn't unleash. But we're gonna do it. I mean, it's not like we have the option to say no. Build a signal booster. That thing is ugly. It won't let me scan it. There we go. Yeah, the life here is pretty hostile. We're not gonna hang around. Okay, let's get a signal booster. They're just gonna stick it down up here. Use it to triangulate my position. Well, you need 3 of them to triangulate. Am I gonna have to leave it here? Triangulate position. I mean, theoretically I could just log the information and take it with me and do it 2 more times. I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna leave it. Okay, so suitable. Is it on this planet? Nope. That's actually kind of good. Oh, giant carbon crystals. We're gonna grab these before we go. Oops. Forgot I had my gun out. That's condensed carbon too, that's a good kind. $85 of it, that's great. Okay, let's get out of here. We didn't have to spend any fuel on that launch because we had a landing pad. Now I'm getting kind of tired of being jumped every time I take off into this system. Actually, the last couple systems. But I expect we're probably going to be jumped. Let's try to get there before we do. Okay, we're going back to that ice moon. That highly coincidental ice moon. It shouldn't take us long to get there. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to get there quickly, not slowly. Oh, we're coming down right on top of it. Let's not do that. whip around. Still kind of more of a steep angle than I would have liked. Yeah, the atmosphere here is a lot more thin. Then again, this is a moon. The controller didn't shake nearly as violently. And there's a landing pad again. This looks like an observatory of some kind. Okay, we forgot to get tritium while we were out. We're going to use up all of our tritium. Call Starship. Navigation data. So that's something else is for. Look, it's one of these things. Dieppe Glacier. That's a cool name, I guess. Oh yeah, we need to name that planet we were on. It named it Inu 28F2. That's kind of a dumb name. Well, this moon mimic is a moon for that planet, so I'm going to name the planet Mime. Okay, let's get inside. This is a pretty big facility. I wonder if we can explore it all. I hope so. Let's get the gun out. There's somebody here. Friend Despair. The air smells foul and makes me gag. He pecks an element he carries. He breaks a substance and swallows it whole. There's a deep gurgle. He emits a gas packet that smells delightful. Well, sodium is pretty pungent, so I'll thank him with that. Because it seems like he likes that. Yeah, he liked it. Oh, no, he would have preferred something else. He paid me for it, I guess. Atlas Pass 2. How do we get Atlas Pass 1? I would really like to have Atlas Pass. Okay, what is this? Oh, it's the Crimson Eye. Okay, we have a puzzle. 12, 12, 21, 21, 12, 12. Okay, 21, 21. That was a very easy puzzle. Discover a location within the distant stars. Look, there's another structure just northeast of us. Wow, that is definitely in the distant stars. I don't think I'm going to go traveling that far for a monolith. Okay, we've already scanned stuff on this planet. Let's just triangulate and get out of here. We've got a robot on our ass anyway. Whoops, I don't want the, we need to recharge our mining beam. We can charge it with phosphorus. Wow, that charges it up all the way. I guess we walked more kilometers. Yep, 25 kilometers. Let's grab some of the sodium because we had to use some to get that holo projector thing going. Looks like we got back roughly what we put in. Okay, is that... yeah, it's on another planet. I think it's back in the nuclear planet. Hopefully we don't get jumped because we need to gather some tritium. Oh, that's the scorched planet. Oh no, we haven't been to that planet. Oh, that's the flourishing planet. Okay, let's find some asteroids. I really don't want to get jumped again. These big ones are usually gold and silver, which is nice and all, but I'm really just looking for tritium at the moment. Now that's something we could do with the big storage spaceship, is come out here and mine asteroids. Because a lot of them have platinum and gold and silver. You know, it seems like these have more gold and silver than they do tritium, actually. fact, I haven't had very much tritium at all. There's a little bit. We need a lot. This thing eats tritium. Now what is this? The purple one was platinum. I don't think it was silver. Maybe it was silver. Oh, it was platinum. It's just a different color. Well, we've got jumped for our platinum once already. Might as well make it worth it. There's a little bit of tritium. There's not a lot of tritium in these. How are we with tritium? Yeah, we don't have that much. Space anomaly. That's that guy that was waiting on this. He said to come back in 2 hours. I remember from a couple episodes back, which was actually about 26 hours ago. I wonder why these asteroids are sparse in tritium and abundant in the rare stuff. Okay, well we got enough for now. I don't want to sit here and mine all day, at least not on camera. I mean I should, but it's gonna be boring to watch. I'll do that when I go off camera. Okay, so we've yet to see a quote-unquote bountiful planet. I imagine it's going to be bountiful in life. Again, coming down right on top of it. Okay, the atmosphere is a little thick. Not as bad as that nuclear planet. Oh, I thought it was a lake, it was just a cloud. Oh, okay, there is water. I guess we should have expected that from a bountiful planet. So far it's just grass. Okay, the trees are coming in view now. We've been looking out with the landing pads. Boiling or broiling humidity. Generous flora, abundant fauna. Of course, there's always a robot to greet us. Yeah, that's pretty Earth-like. I'll give it that. Let's get some light going. Let's chart the sector. The Zeedyke Ranges. Giant fungal growth. Well, that monolith we found in the stars, it was on this planet. It's just a 3-hour hike away. That's actually probably like a 20-second flight. Okay, let's go ahead and triangulate. Ready for next position. The triangulation is 3, dude. Okay, so let's go to space and make contact with them. Let's get a couple scans in. This tree looks like somebody's been cutting at it. Let's get this fungal growth scanned. That's got to be the biggest fungal growth in the universe. Omnidirectional roots. Meditation. It gets nutrients from meditation. It's cloned, so that's not natural. It has carbon and radon. We haven't seen radon yet. It is a bountiful planet, but it doesn't have a whole lot of variety, at least not where we landed. Of course, if we go a few kilometers or a few miles, it could be completely different. There's the usual sodium plant. There's some stalagmites. Slightly different from the ones we have in our homeworld at Rob's Landing. However, it does have cobalt just like ours, but ours don't have nitrogen. Okay, let's check out this building before we go. This planet's pretty alright, I guess. I like that we're on the plateau up here. Dang, how do you get in? This is like a manufacturing facility. Here we go. There's nobody on this one. It's a Gecko Observatory. There's a Crimson Eye. Okay, another puzzle. 9183 8139. Okay, it's just moving the numbers left every time, so 3918. That was pretty easy. I find a location within the depths of space. No, nothing found. Alright. I wish we had, because I'm pretty sure that's going to say I need an Atlas Pass, watch. Yeah, I wish we had an Atlas Pass. Because this facility is pretty big. I'd like to know what's in there. Can I just blow the door down? No. They won't even let me use my gun inside here. We're losing a lot of frames. This planet is bountiful in lag, I'll give it that. Okay, we didn't locate any life here. We got 3 plants. Oh yeah, we need to do the ones from Planet Mime. Did we miss any on Small Zoo? No, we did everything. This planet, I don't really have a name for it, but this name is pretty bad. Let's just name it after the system. Adenapa, we'll name it Adenapa Prime. Oh yeah, we need to name this plateau also. The Zeedyke Ranges. I'm gonna name it Laggy Plateau. Okay. 66 nanite clusters. That's a cool view though, I'll give it that. It's not a super varied planet, but it's a good looking planet to look at, I guess. It had nice grass. Whoa. What the hell? Holy shit. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I can't take those guys on. He's calling me. When I reached out to the heavens, I had no idea what to expect. And here we are. Go to a hollow terminus and upload your data. Let's find each other. If you're as close as I think you are, we're about to make history. I don't think this is a good thing. I wonder if that freaking armada that jumped in on me knew what I was doing and they're trying to stop me from letting this guy out from wherever he is. Because I'm getting that vibe. Okay, we're going back to our little moon. Oh, we're going back to the same, I think it's the giant platform we were on. No, that's not, because that was on the nuclear planet. Oh, pulse engines are off. We're going to fly in manual. I'm skimming the atmosphere because you fly a little bit faster the higher up you are in the atmosphere. And for some reason it won't let us pulse the rest of the way. Just gonna go all the way up into space. There we go. Well, the good news is we haven't had to use any launch fuel in quite some time. Of course, the robot waiting for us. That's a cool view. Let's go make the call, find out where this guy is. Now, why are we triangulating my position and not his position? Because I know where I am. I don't know where he is. And if he's not triangulating, now I don't know that he's not, but if he's not triangulating, he already knows where he is. Maybe he needs to know where I am to give me directions. Multiple signal sources available. Okay, let's activate it. There he is, Artemis. Let me know when you're ready to receive some data. Now go ahead. A star chart showing the skies around his location. I only have the equipment I came in here with, and it's done me no good so far. I don't know where I am. I don't even know how long I've been here. So we'll need to go take an old-fashioned approach. Use the sky to figure out where I am. If you visit a space station, you should find plenty of locals able to match our star patterns. I'll patch my translator through so you can understand what they're saying. Oh, that'll be nice. You'll need to calibrate it, but it should only take a few words. I know a few words. I know 20 words, actually. Man, this guy's got his jump going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. I want to fly around and discover some cool stuff. I don't want to keep running errands for this guy. He wants me to learn 3 words. Ososhe Flats 11. That cave doesn't look natural. For one, there. Oh, this is okay. This is stalactite, but I don't know. Something about that cave. It looks manufactured. Okay, so oh, I didn't discover anything here. Okay, we'll pick it up on the next one. I'm gonna go learn some words off camera because we already did a thing where I had to meet like 25 aliens or whatever. We'll pick it up when I learn the words. Okay, bye.